we're back, AdventureBlur here. What is up, guys? So, the whole Sonic SXSW panel happened recently, and I wanted to get my thoughts on it, because I watched it, and I've never done something like this before, and I thought it'd be fun, so we're doing it. Overall, we had some pretty interesting stuff happen. We had the Sonic Mania Plus, which is actually pretty exciting. I'm not a huge digital gamer when it comes to buying stuff digitally. I mean, I did for Mania. You can watch my previous unboxing of the collector's edition. I do have the digital copy. I buy digital copy games all the time. But I would rather have the physical copy. And this is a good way of doing that. To me, the price is right. The art book I am really excited to go through, and that's going to kind of lead into something else I'm going to talk about in a minute or two. And just, even the packaging is nice. Also, seeing Ray and Mighty come back was very surprising. I didn't see that coming. My only issue is that we're not getting Classic Amy. I feel like Classic Amy is so underappreciated. We've seen Metal Sonic Classic, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Fang, Bean, Bark. We've seen like everyone from the classic era, except for Amy recently. I want to know what's going on here. Like, are they just waiting? I don't know, but I want to see Amy make an appearance at some point. I feel like it seems wrong to have the main trio, but not have the fourth member of the original heroes. It just seems wrong. She's part of the original team. It just seems off that they don't have her in it. I mean, outside of Metal Sonic and Mania, we haven't even really seen much Sonic CD love, really, when it comes to like Sonic Mania and the classic era stuff they're doing. We haven't seen much Sonic CD, and I want to see more of that. Sonic CD is also my favorite of the classic era, so that could also be why I want it so badly, but still, I want to see that. Also, when it comes to the whole art thing I was talking about earlier when it comes to art book, the Tails art print looks phenomenal. And the whole new, they're making the Sonic Mania Adventures. I hate the name just because it has adventure in it. And I'm getting triggered because I want Adventure 3 or a remake. Yeah, a remake. Honestly, you know what? I don't even want Adventure 3. I want a remake of 1 and 2. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm curious to see where they're going with it. Because what they're doing is, pretty much, they're taking Sonic Mania and Force's story and continuing it. So, Sonic Mania Adventures takes place right after Forces. And I'm already hooked. And with it taking place right afterwards, and with how much effort you can tell they're putting into it, just with the little sneak peek we got that's not even completely done, I'm excited to see where they're going to go with it. And they've hinted at some stuff with it, like Mighty and Ray are probably going to make cameos in it. We will see the animated appearance of Classic Robotnik, which we haven't seen in almost 20 years. There's a lot to look forward to with it, and I'm excited to see what they do. The question is, like, what does it add? That's what I want to know. Is where are they going? It's just going to be fun, let's do it for sake of, or are they actually going to truly go all out with this? It sounds like the latter, but we'll have to wait and see. Apparently it's coming out within the next 30 days, so my guess is probably around April 20th, around that time period. But I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Oh boy, I've been wrong before when it comes to Sonic. Thinking of you, Chaos. Thinking of you. Some other stuff they talked about was a little, not much on the comic series, honestly. I was expecting some stuff about the Sonic comic series by IDW, and outside of, you know, a variant and them doing a bundle for the Sega shop, there wasn't much. They have a great team working on it. Everything that people have been wanting when it comes to who they want to work on a Sonic comic series is there. Just how they're talking about and doing it is making me very concerned. I just hope that they pull it off right, because I want to see the Sonic series explore deeper, you know, like more to the world, and I think that they can do it if they can just get this right, and I think they can. I think so. Let's just hope they can. And like the same train of thought, there wasn't really anything about the movie outside of, hey, it's coming, these people are working on it, and that was disappointing. I was hoping to hear like at least a premise of the plot. I'd like to know that they're either doing A, something completely original and not doing like a Sonic X-esque thing, or B, I kind of want them to do Sonic Adventure. Like, I love the adventure games, so you guys already know that. But I just really feel like that the adventure game was pretty much a soft reboot of the Sonic series without being a soft reboot. And it introduced Sonic and all the characters without explaining anything. It was just going straight into the story. And I think that's what the Sonic movie should be. Going straight into the story, world building, stuff like that. I want to see that type of story. There's things that have to change, of course, and I would honestly cut out almost all of Big outside of the cameo because the world needs a Big the Cat cameo. But outside of that, that's really what I want. They're also announcing, they hinted at, not really, they kind of announced but kind of didn't, a Sonic racing game that's not Sega All-Stars Racing and is not Riders. They kind of, I'll have to look again to make sure, but I could have sworn they're using the Sonic R for the R in the logo. I mean, the logo is black except for the R, but if so, I'm curious about that. Overall, I'm curious to see where they're going with that. I'm very curious. There was not much. It was just say, it's coming. But I'm curious to see where they go with it because Sonic Racers are overall good. I'm not a huge fan of R, but outside of that, I like all the other ones. And I would honestly love to see a Sonic Riders 4. A like real Sonic Riders. I don't really want to count free riders. So like, I would love to see something like that happen. They're also doing Sonic shoes now with Puma, I think it was. I think it was that company. If I got the name wrong, because I don't know shoe companies that much. I don't really care. But if I got the name wrong, I will put it on the screen. But yeah, they're doing a partnership with that. There wasn't really much to it outside of it's happening. And that's overall what a lot of it was. Now the Q&A has some pretty good questions. Someone asked about a Ray and Mighty super form for Mania Plus, and the way they talked about it made it seem like that could happen. And I'm curious to see that, because like, there's very few amounts of characters that have super forms. So it'd be really cool to see characters like Ray and Mighty get it. I mean, it would take away from the fact that Sonic can do it if everyone can, but it'd be interesting to see what their abilities are. Are they similar? Is there some sort of special perks that they have? Something like that. Along the same lines, someone asked about a silver game. And the way they answered that is what really gets me interested. Is because they made it seem like, when they answered it, that they are planning to do something with silver. They didn't quite say what, but it sounds like they're planning on something. Whether that be Forces DLC or a completely new silver game, I don't know. I just hope it's a silver game, because to me, he is the most underappreciated Sonic character. Him and Blaze both. I mean, I talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again. I love those characters, and if they can give them more love, I'll be happy. I just want to see more of those characters. I feel like there's more to the Sonic series than just Sonic, and as they're growing, as they're doing Mania Plus, as they're doing this new Sonic racing game, they should expand, try another spin-off. We haven't had a genuine Sonic spin-off game that's not based off of Sonic, it's based off a different character since 2005 with Shadow the Hedgehog. That was the last game that was based off of a character that wasn't Sonic. We need more. I would love to see more. There's so many characters that can hold their own. They can take their own game and make it amazing. And I want to see that happen. I just really want to see it happen. Overall, I'm very happy with the panel. Slightly underwhelmed, but that's to be expected. They're probably going to announce a lot more around E3 in June, so it's not surprising. But overall, I'm very happy with it. They announced some pretty cool stuff to really look forward to, and plenty of stuff I could talk about on the channel, which will be talked about in the channel. So, as always guys, this is AdventureBlur, and I will see you next time. Again, bye bye.